Welcome to the Kiss Band Trivia. Get ready to test your knowledge of one of the most iconic rock bands in history. Let's dive into the wild world of Kiss and see how well you know the legends behind the music. 1. What year did Kiss release their iconic album, Alive? Option A, 1973. Option B, 1975. Option C, 1977. Correct answer. Option B, 1975. Did you know? Kiss released Alive in 1975, and it was a major turning point for the band. Recorded live during their tours, it captured the energy and excitement of their performances, making them superstars in the rock world. The album also included some of their most famous tracks, like Rock and Roll All Night. It is often considered one of the greatest live albums of all time. It also served as a turning point in their career, showcasing their thrilling live show to audiences who had yet to see them perform. The success of Alive helped the band solidify their place in rock history, both as musicians and as entertainers. 2. Which Kiss member was the original face of the Star Child? Option A, Gene Simmons. Option B, Paul Stanley. Option C, Ace Frehley. Correct answer. Option B, Paul Stanley. Did you know Paul Stanley, known as the Star Child, is not only the lead vocalist and rhythm guitarist of Kiss, but also the original face of one of the band's most iconic personas? The Star Child image, with the star over his right eye, became a symbol of Kiss's larger-than-life stage presence. Stanley's unique character stood out and helped define the band's theatrical style. His persona also reflected the glamorous and mysterious side of rock and roll, which made Kiss stand out from other bands of the era. Over time, the Star Child became an enduring symbol of Kiss's commitment to theatricality and performance. 3. What was Kiss's first top 10 hit single in the United States? Option A, Beth. Option B, Detroit Rock City. Option C, I Was Made for Lovin' You. Correct answer, option A, Beth. Did you know? Beth, released in 1976, became Kiss's first top 10 hit in the U.S. The song, which was sung by drummer Peter Criss, was a departure from their usual hard rock style, showcasing a softer, more emotional side. It became a fan favorite and is still one of their most beloved songs. The unexpected success of Beth proved that Kiss was more than just a loud, hard-hitting rock band. They could also create emotional, relatable ballads. The track's piano-driven melody added a touch of elegance that contrasted with the band's usual heavy sound, helping them broaden their appeal to a wider audience. 4. Which member of Kiss is known for his demon persona? Option A, Ace Frehley. Option B, Gene Simmons. Option C, Peter Criss. Correct answer, option B, Gene Simmons. Did you know? Gene Simmons, the Demon, is known for his fiery persona, long tongue, and outrageous stage antics. His character has become one of the most recognizable figures in rock music. Simmons's portrayal of the Demon is defined by his fierce attitude, blood-spitting, and fire-breathing antics during Kiss's legendary live shows. His larger-than-life personality was designed to make him stand out on stage, and it became an essential part of the band's image. Simmons's persona has also served as a way for him to express his rebellious and fearless nature both in his music and in his business ventures. 5. What is the name of Kiss's signature logo? Option A, the Kiss skull. Option B, the Kiss cross. Option C, the Kiss logo. Correct answer, option C, the Kiss logo. Did you know? The Kiss logo, with its bold, sharp-edged lettering, was designed in 1973 by the band's manager, Bill Aucoin. It quickly became synonymous with the band's brand, contributing to their iconic visual identity. The Kiss logo has appeared on countless album covers, merchandise, and promotional materials, cementing the band's legendary status. The simplicity of the logo made it instantly recognizable, and it has since become one of the most iconic symbols in rock and roll. The KISS logo also represents the band's ability to break barriers and appeal to both mainstream and hardcore rock fans. 6. Which KISS album introduced the iconic song I Was Made for Lovin' You? Option A, Love Gun. Option B, Dynasty. Option C, Creatures of the Night. Correct answer, option B, Dynasty. Did you know? I Was Made for Lovin' You was released as part of Dynasty in 1979 and marked a significant shift in KISS's musical style, incorporating elements of disco into their rock sound. The song became one of the band's most commercially successful hits and is often considered one of their signature tracks. Despite initial resistance from some fans who were not used to KISS experimenting with disco, the song became a hit and demonstrated the band's ability to evolve and stay relevant in a changing music scene. 7. KISS's famous KISS Army fan group was formed by which two fans? Option A, Bill Aucoin and Neil Bogart. Option B, Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons. Option C, Sean Delaney and Jay Leno. Correct answer, option A, Bill Aucoin and Neil Bogart. Did you know? The KISS Army was formed in 1975 by the band's manager Bill Aucoin and Casablanca Records executive Neil Bogart. What started as a grassroots fan group quickly became one of the most loyal and devoted fan bases in rock music. The KISS Army helped propel KISS into superstardom and became an integral part of the band's success. The KISS Army became so influential that the band often referred to them as their sixth member. Over the years, the Army has played a major role in the band's longevity, providing unwavering support and helping KISS sell out concerts around the world. 8. What is the title of KISS's 1978 album, where each member had their own solo album? Option A, Double Platinum. Option B, KISS Solo Albums. Option C, Alive 2. Correct answer, option B, KISS Solo Albums. Did you know? In 1978, KISS released 4 solo albums, one for each member of the band. This was the first time a major rock band had released solo albums simultaneously. Each album featured the individual band members' unique style, with Gene Simmons's being particularly heavy and dark, while Paul Stanley's was more melodic and commercial. This experiment was a risky move, but it paid off, showing the individual talents of each member while still maintaining the essence of KISS's rock style. The solo albums also proved that KISS was not just a band, but a brand that could expand and thrive in various directions. 9. KISS is known for their over-the-top live performances. What is the name of their live show that featured a giant spider and huge fire-breathing props? Option A, The Elder Tour. Option B, Hot in the Shade Tour. Option C, Revenge Tour. Correct answer, option B, Hot in the Shade Tour. Did you know? During the Hot in the Shade Tour in 1989, KISS took their stage show to the next level with massive props, including a giant spider, pyrotechnics, and Gene Simmons's infamous fire-breathing antics. KISS's live performances are legendary for their theatrics and larger-than-life stage setups. The use of such impressive visual effects helped them stand out as pioneers of the rock concert experience, combining music with a cinematic, almost theatrical spectacle. This tour is often remembered for its outrageous stage design and bombastic performances. 10th KISS was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in which year? Option A, 2005. Option B, 2009. Option C, 2014. Correct answer, option C, 2014. Did you know, despite being one of the most influential rock bands of all time, KISS was not inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame until 2014. The induction was a milestone for the band, and it included a reunion of the original members, including Peter Criss and Ace Frehley, for a memorable performance during the ceremony. Their long-awaited induction marked the recognition of Kiss as rock legends and honored their impact on the music industry. The ceremony was a historic moment for both the band and their dedicated Kiss Army fans. Thanks for playing the Kiss Band Trivia. Want to learn more about Kiss's history, albums, or the stories behind their songs? Be sure to check out more videos and stay tuned for more fun facts about... Welcome to the trivia about one of the most influential bands of all time. Today, we're going to test your knowledge about Led Zeppelin. If you're a true fan, get ready to challenge your skills. 1. Who was the famous producer who worked with Led Zeppelin on their first album? Option A, George Martin. Option B, Jimmy Page. Option C, Glyn Johns. Correct. Answer, option C, Glyn Johns. Glyn Johns was the producer for Led Zeppelin's debut album. In which famous hotel in Los Angeles did Led Zeppelin get involved in an incident known as the Mud Shark Incident? Option A, the Hyatt. Option B, the Continental. Option C, the Rainbow Room. Correct. Answer, option B, the Continental. Did you know? The Mud Shark incident occurred in 1969 at the Continental Hotel in Los Angeles when Led Zeppelin was on tour. During a night of excess, a band member allegedly used a mud shark from the hotel's pool in a wild stunt. Though the story has been shrouded in mystery and exaggeration, it became part of the band's legend, fueling their reputation as rebellious and eccentric rock stars. 3. Which of these Led Zeppelin albums was the first to incorporate a more experimental and progressive style of music? Option A, Physical Graffiti. Option B, Led Zeppelin III. Option C, Houses of the Holy... Correct. Answer, option A, Physical Graffiti. Did you know? Physical Graffiti, released in 1975, marked a major shift in Led Zeppelin's sound. The album features a mix of styles ranging from blues to progressive rock, folk, and hard rock. The band experimented with new recording techniques and incorporated elements of Eastern music, making it one of their most acclaimed and complex records. 4. In which famous Led Zeppelin song did drummer John Bonham use a technique called double bass drums? Option A, When the Levee Breaks. Option B, Immigrant Song. Option C, Good Times, Bad Times. Correct answer, option C, Good Times, Bad Times. Did you know? Good Times, Bad Times, released in 1969, is famous for its innovative use of double bass drums, a technique that John Bonham popularized on this song. The use of two bass drums at the same time gave the song a heavy, dynamic sound that changed the way drumming was perceived in rock music. Bonham became one of the most influential drummers in rock history, and his style is still studied by musicians today. 5. In which Led Zeppelin song can you hear the use of a theremin, an electronic instrument that creates a ghostly sound? Option A, Whole Lotta Love. Option B, Kashmir. Option C, The Song Remains the Same. Correct answer, option A, Whole Lotta Love. Did you know? In Whole... 6. Who was the designer behind the famous cover art for Led Zeppelin IV? Option A, Hypnosis. Option B, Storm Thorgerson. Option C, Barrington Colby. Correct. Answer, option C, Barrington Colby. Did you know? The cover art for Led Zeppelin IV, released in 1971, was designed by Barrington Colby and is one of the most enigmatic covers in rock history. The album has no title, but its cover features an elderly man with a cane, representing the mystical and occult influences that Led Zeppelin adopted in their work. This artistic style reflected the band's desire to maintain an air of mystery and distance from the conventionalities of the music business. 7. Which famous writer inspired Robert Plant for the lyrics of Stairway to Heaven? Option A, William Shakespeare. Option B, J.R.R. Tolkien. Option C, Edgar Allan Poe. Correct. Answer, option B, J.R.R. Tolkien. Did you know? The famous lyrics of Stairway to Heaven, 1971, were influenced by the literary works of J.R.R. Tolkien, especially The Lord of the Rings. Robert Plant was inspired by the mysticism of Middle-earth and the themes of spiritual quests. Though it is not a direct adaptation of Tolkien's work, the echoes of his literature can be found in the song, particularly in the references to the lady who's buying a stairway to heaven. 8. In which famous festival did Led Zeppelin perform in 1970, where they became known for delivering one of the most energetic performances of their career? Option A, Woodstock. Option B, Isle of Wight. Option C, Fillmore. East correct. Answer, option B, Isle of Wight. Did you know? In 1970, Led Zeppelin performed at the Isle of Wight Festival in one of their most memorable performances. Despite the rain and chaos at the event, the band delivered an energetic powerhouse set that captured the essence of what Led Zeppelin was all to solidify their reputation as one of the best live acts in rock history. 9. Which member of Led Zeppelin was a huge fan of mythology and medieval literature, which influenced the band's lyrics? Option A, Jimmy Page. Option B, John Paul Jones. Option C, Robert Plant. Correct. Answer, option C, Robert Plant. Did you know? Robert Plant had a deep fascination with mythology, medieval legends, and mystical literature. His lyrics are filled with references to mythological figures and themes from ancient European culture. This influence can be heard in songs like Stairway to Heaven, The Battle of Evermore, and Ramble On, where Plant blends the real world with the fantastic, creating a unique style in rock history. 10. Which Led Zeppelin song features one of the most famous guitar solos in rock history, recorded in one take? Option A, Black Dog. Option B, Stairway to Heaven. Option C, Heartbreaker. Correct answer, option C, Heartbreaker. Did you know? The guitar solo in Heartbreaker, 1969, is one of the most iconic in rock history. What's interesting is that Jimmy Page recorded it in one take during the session, demonstrating his incredible virtuosity and the raw energy of the band in the studio. This solo has become a benchmark for guitarists around the world. Conclusion. That's all for today in our Led Zeppelin trivia. If you got most of the questions right, you're a true expert on the band. If not, keep researching and learning more about these rock icons. See you at the next trivia.